Hi. Well, it's day one of my solo meditation retreat to Mount Shasta. And so far, I've been able to participate in a Tao Codes of Awe DNA activation at Shasta Lake, which is behind me. And actually, Mount Shasta is in the distance there. You see it. It's that snow-capped mountain behind the hill. But here's the lake. That was my view at Mount Shasta. It was like the most perfect kind of experience. I walked up on this little teeny trail not too far from the parking lot, which is over there. I found this amazing bench. So I added some padding so that I could sit cross-legged in lotus. I had my backpack, everything's here. Mount Shasta is right there. I'm headed there. I'm doing a hike today. I'll probably maybe do a second video, who knows. So I've taken some time off of social media. I'm slowly coming back. I was going to come back right after this weekend, but in effect, I decided to stay off for at least another 8 weeks to just continue on with this summer, this sort of deep dive. And gosh, it's so beautiful here. I couldn't have, honestly made a better decision. So I'm coming to realize that you can't just take a couple weeks off when social media was a high distraction for me, high fear provoker, stress levels super high, like with everything that's going on in the world, and sometimes all of the disharmony that is available to be shared, there's no way to get the harmony that's filtered in there. And for me to harmonize my world, I can't be sifting through all of that. And so, there's YouTube, which is how I'm coming to you right now at this beautiful lake, and showing you this experience of mine and just really being present. It's kind of one way I'm just going to step back into it. So we're going to go slowly. We'll see how it goes. Coming back fully onto social media. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can check out my Facebook page, check out my Instagram. I'm going to be on there a little bit more. I don't feel the same types of negative energy emanating from Instagram as I do from Facebook. And if this is anything, it should maybe be some inspiration for you to find out what are the distractions in your life. We come into this world really forgetting who we are, and we have to go about remembering that. We have to go about remembering our higher, wiser self and the guidance that we have from the universe. I'm going to show you Mount Shasta again because I love it. Look at the clouds just lighting up right over it. So we have to go about this mindfulness and this journey of remembering, and this revelation that happens as part of that is amazing and beautiful. And at the same time, we're filled with all these distractions. Distractions are everywhere. Not only just what your families might be distracting you with, which I feel that distraction highly. My kids always having needs, and they're kids. And so I just don't need any other distractions in my life. I have the most important ones, and they're pretty much all that I can handle. Being here with no distractions is nice. I can actually do a video and I don't have to worry about my kids, running down off that cliff right there. There's a time and a place to have these happy distractions. And this ability for you to go into this place where you're not distracted and you can actually find this more pure intoxication with your life, without the negativity that sort of filters down through the frequencies of social media. And then finally, you can let go of your comparisons. This is what social media drives you to. You can let go of your judgments or your vanity and thinking that you're better than anybody else, or that you're separate from them in any way, because we're all just one, and we're all just looking for love, and we're all just looking for a place in this world, and people within it. So you can use your discrimination. Once you unplug a little bit more, you can use your discrimination and really pick and choose what frequencies you take in. Like today, I had the opportunity to take in the Tao Codes of Awe activation with one of my teachers. Her name is Shazia. And if you have any questions and want any DNA activations from my master, I highly recommend her. She's a student also of Yvonne Delafleur, who has done the Codes of Awe. And of course, I'm going to be leading activations in the future as well. I'm just saying, you know, you can always learn from the best as well as me, who is also going to be the best at what I do and how I do it. But we're all one. I want you to learn it however you can. I don't want there to be any distinction between me and my teachers and who I've learned from. And if you have the desire to learn and be guided, let me help facilitate your direction in that way, however I can do it. That's what I want to. I want to really get down to the purity of the experience of being here without all the distractions and without all the forgetting and all of that. I've had such an amazing time sharing this with you. All right, this is my first hello from Mount Shasta on my solo pilgrimage, and I'll come back and see you again soon. Namaste.